One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4.
My understanding of Kaizen Events a little bit is where you really need to provide a lot of focus in a particular area. You need to do something to get breakthrough performance there, to be able to break through it, because you just got some barriers there that you can't get through in just normal ways. And do you look at that as maybe contrary to lean, that it shouldn't be that way? Or do you think that's a positive step?
I think there's a variety of situations. It's always a positive step to look at what you're doing and try to do it differently. But I think really I look at it as Kaizen is an individual thing. And in fact, in a very wide way, I think if there was one lesson Toyota taught us from a management perspective, is to redefine what a job is. Job equals work plus Kaizen. People have to learn while they do their regular work. So you have a variety of situations here. First, you have the run-of-the-mill situation where the process is not performing as well as you have some idea of a standard, and the process is not performing at standard. So you teach people to see the gaps to the standard and to basically problem solve. So that's the first thing. First, the thing that Kaizen does is develop autonomy in problem solving. And this is essential to lean, because remember, the other part of lean is that we're going to increase the flow. We're going to speed up the flow of products and work. Yes, with pull system and all that, reduce lead time, we speed up the flow. If we speed up the flow, we also speed up the flow of problems going up. This is why we had inventory in the first place, because we had problems hidden by the inventory. Take away the inventory, the problems come up at you like, it's no longer one guy playing tennis in front of you. It's one of these tennis ball guns that the problems come up so fast. So you need to develop people's autonomy in resolving the problem. But the second thing, and this is what you're saying, I think we also want to develop people's autonomy in forming their own vision of where they want to take their department or their work. So in this case, everything's working fine, but we want them to work further. We want them to look for breakthrough, for another level. So this is another kind of Kaizen. So I'm separating the sort of problem-solving Kaizen with actually improvement Kaizen, where you don't have a specific problem, but you want to break through into your performance to the next level up.
What do you think people draw from Kaizen events or things? What do you think they take away from that? Do you think that it's a positive steps to have them events like that?
I think it's very dependent on the coach. I think that what they always draw from this is that they work together, and that when you work together, you crack some problems. Of course you do. Sure. But then I think in many cases they go back and real work and real life takes over. So when some people have other experiences where they've had one of these inspired Kaizen leaders, Kaizen coaches, and then they realize that there's another way to look about things. And what they can draw about is that they should do Kaizen in their daily life. And those who discover this in the event, it will change their careers. But this is rare.